Alrighty guys, it's the review you've all been calling for. Let's do it. So, Gordon's box is very similar to Annie and Clarabelle's in that it's got, well, similar to all of them, similar to Annie and Clarabelle's in a couple of ways. First one is that when you look on the bottom, I'm flipping this around a million times, you can see it's got the new updated picture that has all the engines that are available. This stuff's all the same, and when you come on the back, you can just see some of the features, you know, couples up, and the rolls, and uncouples, and the pistons, cool. But by the looks of things, he's got one of those dumb clear boxes. Anyway, alright, let's open him up, and alright, here is Gordon. So let's take a look at this beast machine. First thing I want to say is that he actually is lighter than Annie and Clarabelle, so I don't know what weights they put in them, but that's super weird. Anyway, but that aside, let's rotate him around real quickly and get the full 360 degrees. And then we'll come and look at the important details. So let's start on that face. Oh yes, that is an excellent CGI Gordon face. So good. Amazing. That's the one thing that these guys have been smashing out of the park. The face is awesome. Love the detail on the front. We've got the white running board. Again, shame that like there's no headlamps or anything or the pipes, but that's more than you can ask for. Again, the same coupling system as the others on the front. Square buffers. Accurate. Coming around the side, you've got the gold, picked out in gold. I don't even know what those are. I've forgotten what those are. The railing, that's what I'm looking for. And then you've got the raised up and also painted boiler stripes. We've got the wheel splashes there. We've got a bogie on the front, which is a little bit articulated, goes a little bit side to side. I'm not totally sure why it needs an articulation. Just making it more realistic, but that's nice to see. Coming to the side with the same style of wheels as the other engines, in that it's all filled in. We've got some nice detail here. Obviously, this part of the top here is fake, but the bottom part is real, and you can see he does have some good old piston pumping action. And unlike Hero, this is quite accurate. Like Gordon's quite, even though he's got all this complicated stuff here, this part here is quite simple, so this looks really good. He does obviously get a little bit caught up because he doesn't have, as I alluded to earlier, he doesn't have any mechanism on the bottom to keep everything lined up like Thomas and Percy do, which I think is really disappointing. One good thing to note though is that because his wheels are so big, you can't really tell that clear bit is there. So I think this hides that pretty well. And then the last thing, you got the trailing pony truck, and again, it's good to see it's like nicely mounted close to these wheels rather than too far back. I think potentially it's a little bit too close. I'd have to look closer at the reference material to know if that's true or not, but I know he does have quite a big overhang Gordon at the back, so that's good to see. Coming around on top, just some detailing you have maybe missed. You do have obviously his funnel and his dome and his 3 little whistle things. Amazing. Nice detailing on the side of the cab. As for the other cab engines, this is just black, which I think is fine. Doesn't need any more detailing that. And then same on the other side. So, yep, Gordon looking good. Coming around to his tender. This is super light, way lighter. I think this has got metal. I think the body is metal. I think this one's all plastic. Anyway, so you can see here, he's got, again, the weird clear bit underneath the wheels. I don't know why they've done that. They've got this detailing here, which is interesting. Again, not entirely accurate in that you can't see the wheels between his. So I don't know why they've done that. That's, again, a weird choice when they're trying to go for accuracy. They've covered up the wheels when Gordon's actual tender has them exposed. So I don't quite know why they've covered them up that much. But anyway, okay. Otherwise, though, nice detailing here. Got the coal on the top. Again, nothing in here, but that's to be expected. Nothing really on the back. Would have been nice to have a lamp or something. And then you got the painted bits there. So, putting him together, he has the same coupling system as the other tender engines and also Annie and Clarabelle. And that couples together nice and close. Yes, that looks to me to be very good. I do like that. Look at that, puffing pistons. I love piston action on engines, you know. Steam trains, one of the reasons I love them so much, you know. Watching those pistons go, look at that. They're very, very nice. Very nice indeed. And he's very regal, long, big engine, very imposing. Yeah, so by himself, this Gordon, I think he's a winner. Very, very nice to see. But the question is going to be, given the weird scaling that's going on in this line, how does he compare to the other engines? Alright, there they all are. And yeah, that seat to me is starting to look really, really good. I think the sizing ratios look pretty good, especially like this, you know. Like Hero is definitely, you know, he's definitely bigger than Gordon by quite a lot, which I think is fine. Hero's very large. I don't know if he's that much larger in the show than Gordon, but You know, compared to James, definitely, you know, although, like, James' tender is nearly as tall. Anyway, I'm not going to talk about James anymore. That comparison, I think those sizings actually look good, even though James, as I said, I think James is too big. Because in the show, he's too big. I think Gordon still looks decently bigger. If we're coming to someone like Percy, Percy's absolutely swamped, which is perfect. That's exactly how he should be. And if we just, knocking everything over. I really should not do these transitions live. I should move everything around, but, you know, give the people what they want. And then if we compare to Thomas, bring everything back into focus. Yeah, that's good. I like that. I actually think that size difference is pretty good. Reminds me very much of the Railway series. Chico, hello, Gordon. Wouldn't it be a shame if you had to take the express today? What are you talking about? I love taking the express. Anyway, yeah, good. I think the sizing on this one is good. It's definitely not as whack as the James, and I think he looks quite good with the other engines. Definitely has the imposingness that would be required from him. All right, so what do I think of Gordon? I think Gordon is a winner. After the, you know, hero, who I wasn't super happy with just because of some of the details they simplified, and the fact that he was just so big, and given that, you know, Bertie was a bit less interesting, Annie and Clarabelle had some weird scaling issues, Gordon, I think, returns to form and gives us, I think, a very, very, very good model of Gordon. I think he scales really well with the other engines. I think he looks really good. Details are all in the right places. The face is excellent. Yeah, I think this Gordon is done very well. I'm very, very happy with it. Obviously, there are nitpicks. I'm sad he's got that no connecting rods underneath, which is accurate, but then also has that plastic bit. And I also don't know why they, you know, blocked off his wheels at the tender, given it's not quite accurate to how he looks, but that's okay. Otherwise, they're all the only picks I've got. The last thing comes then down to price. Because of the charade, as I explained in my Annie and Clarabelle video, of having my order cancelled and they're being sold out and blah, 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 I paid over 65 Australian dollars. I think I paid 69 Australian dollars to get this guy off eBay. And I just don't know if it's worth 69 Australian dollars. And that's including shipping. Yeah, I think they're very nice, you know, they're very nice collector's items. They're obviously, like, not really toys, but even then, you know, I think maybe Gordon, you know, I think Gordon, for example, for $50, absolutely, yes. 60 is like a maybe. But yeah, 70 is just pushing it, and that was the cheapest one I could find. Most of them were $75, $80. So yeah, I really think you've got to just be super careful. Whether or not it's fair value is really up to you. So I'd love to hear how much you guys think this was worth and how much you want to pay for them. But yeah, I think Gordon is now my third favorite. Thomas is still my first. Thomas and Percy, I think, are tied first. Gordon is my third favorite from this line. I look forward to them doing more. I would love to see some troublesome trucks. And I think Edward could come out really well. But, you know, we'll just have to see what happens. I do think that the scaling issues need to be sorted out, because otherwise, you know, one of the big draws of this line is you have really accurate, really in scale with each other engines. And, you know, James was weird because in the TV show he's out of scale, but Annie and Clarabelle, I just don't understand how they screwed that up so badly. So I really would want to see more Gordons and less Annie and Clarabelles and less Jameses going forward. But otherwise, that's all I've got time for to say in this review. So please let me know your thoughts down below. Thanks for watching. That's all I've got time for. See you, Stream Trains.